him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
For Bayless, it was his 16th in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Primetime, the pass to Muhammad. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively, you go see Jared.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Primetime, and he gets it to go. Primetime's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. And the basket good. Primetime's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Parker. Here's Primetime and the powerful one-handed slam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. And last season, really a tale of two halves for the Wolves. When Ricky Rubio returned from injury, they just looked so much more in sync as a team.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for John Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for Parker. Vasquez, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless.
2 minutes.
Towns kicks to Levine. Bekovic with a screen. Here's Primetime. No luck. The Bucks go the other way with him. Now Vasquez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Minnesota with the rebound. Primetime's got his third rebound on the night. 1:29 left now here in the second. Takes a three. Good. Primetime's got 27 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
3 on 3. And down it goes, jamming that one home. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Bekovic with a screen. Primetime, the pass to Prince. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here is Carter Williams. He has 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Primetime. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
A good quarter for prime time. He's got 32 points and also 8 steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. Offensive rebound. Here's Primetime. Carter Williams covering. Primetime, the pass to Dang. Here's Primetime. He's got 32, and that one's good. Primetime's got 34.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Carter Williams dishes to Parker. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Primetime. Sinks the three-pointer. Primetime's got 37.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Screen by Monroe and stolen by Jang. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Good. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
And I think everyone knew the Bucks would be much improved last season. But to see the jump into the middle of the playoff picture, I think that took everybody by surprise.
Minnesota making some changes. Garnett comes in for Towns, and it's Muhammad in for Levine. Milwaukee also making some changes. John Henson's checked in for Monroe, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. That one goes. Count it.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
For the Bucks and their improvement, usually you see incremental progress. Even after losing key players, Clark, they shot up the standings.
And part of that, Kevin, was just growing as a team, coming together, and also improving the roster. Another part was that they were better than their record showed 2 years ago. Player development is part of the improvement.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Primetime, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Bayless's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Primetime from beyond the arc and then some. Primetime's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And Bayless kicks to Middleton. Got a piece of it. Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bayless. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's primetime. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. They need this, and it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Pass to Middleton, fires the three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Wiggins passes to primetime. From deep three-point range, Plumlee with the rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Here's primetime. From deep three-point range.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Jones with it. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Jones. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. And there's Pekovic. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg. Look at that. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's primetime, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Primetime's got 55. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Now the dish to Plumlee. Puts up the baby hook. That drops.
A great screen that time by Mayo.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Henson. Kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Vasquez. Here's primetime. Drops in the tray. Primetime's got 60.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Vasquez kicks to Plumlee. Lets the three fly, and another three for Milwaukee.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's primetime, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Henson the pass to Vaughn. This one for three, and that's good. O.J. Mayo for three.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
From deep, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Poked away. Here's primetime, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jet. Garnett comes in for Tom. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. O'Brien's checked in. There's the double team with Pekovic. Here's Vasquez. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
For Minnesota, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Plumlee with the screen. Vasquez kicks to O'Brien. Wow, way off on that one.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Vasquez, that's good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's primetime, and again it's Minnesota.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for prime time. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
There's the triple. With the second effort, and there's the nice layup by Garnett.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
So the wing on the left. Here's Vasquez. They can't stop the run with that one. Prime time. It's rebounded by O'Brien. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Launches a three. Bucket's good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.